Today, we're going to talk about a simple yet hard to master mindset that is going to help you achieve all of your dreams, no matter how big you think it is. Hey everyone, this is Tuzia. Welcome back to my channel, my little art corner where I try to make drawing videos every once in a while. I've been gone for a really long time because I've been sick in every way possible and life threw a lot of curveballs as of recent, but I'm starting to change my outlooks in the recent changes in the most effective way possible. So when I started the journey, I automatically did what every anxious and depressed Gen Z does when their life falls apart. That is consume copious amount of self-help content than to actually go to a professional, therapist. The accessibility of a vast amount of information is overwhelming, and oftentimes it actually scares me that I found myself brainwashed by someone whom the only thing I know about is that they can pick up their phones and record something that sounds profound and with confidence, As of recent, I've stopped taking any advice from the internet because I'm taking a step back to analyze my viewpoint to the problem. But during this time, when I was consuming large amount of information, I found a very, very common and recurring theme when it comes to self-help and actually turning your life around. So I'm going to save you all the legwork and actually get on with it so that you don't have to get brainwashed and exhausted by the act like I did by taking unnecessary information, okay? You ready? If you want to change your life, you have to believe it's possible for you. Oh, now, don't come at me with pitchforks yet because I made a 1.5 minute hook just to sound like Naruto. But hear me out. I know the world is technically burning around us. Everything from climate change to the fact that we may never be able to afford a house, it's not really an optimistic outlook for all of us. But I find every person who talks about how they turned their life around in a year or a decade, got out of abusive households, improved their economic status, they always say that it was their mindset, that it was possible to get out of that situation in the first place. Let me get this clear though, I am not trying to undermine people who are in the constant disadvantage due to a systemic problem that is a lot more complex than an individual. Trust me, I come from a third world country and I feel helpless in ways that a lot of people cannot even fathom. What I'm trying to say is oftentimes when we are so used to an environment, it becomes a basis of a lot of core values that we take into our adult lives. And these core values that we learn from our surroundings might be doing us more harm than good because they could at times be limiting. A classic example of this, which is talked about a lot of times and is something that we do without even realizing, is money and the beliefs surrounding it. If you grow up in a household where you see your caregiver struggling to make ends meet, you try to see money as something that you have to struggle to get. When people around you say people who have money are evil, they mean the power the rich people exert on other economic class and exploit them for generational wealth. And while I do think being a billionaire is a moral failing because our earth is limited of resources and no one can amass such large amount of wealth without exploitation, I also think you don't have to feel bad for getting something nice every once in a while for yourself. You're not Jeff Bezos, you're just Claire or something. And look at it this way. In a world where money does mean power, that money can also be used to help people in need. And there are kind people like that who have the money and they've earned it because they knew it was possible for them in the first place. When we feel like we have to live paycheck to paycheck and that we cannot earn a lot of money, we close ourselves to opportunity, to the ways that can be fruitful for our economic level. In a way, we stop ourselves from being open-minded or even trying these things in the first place. If we feel bad about spending money on ourselves, we might also be stopping ourselves from an investment to self that could actually make us lead a happier life. When you impose limiting beliefs, quite frankly, in the most justifiable reasons, you're trying to protect your brain from any type of possible failure in that direction. Like, you're not trying to, take that risk, take that opportunity. You just want the safe way. And while that is a completely justifiable reason, we should also question our biases every once in a while in order to make sure that the same biases that we think are protecting us aren't preventing us from taking the opportunity that we need to take to make ourselves better. And this sounds easy and vague at the same time, but how can you actually achieve all of your dreams by instilling better belief systems? Here are a few things that I've been doing lately that is changing my belief systems around a lot of things across multiple frontiers. Like, that is something that I have been doing, and it does not show or yield fast results, but you can see like minor changes happening, as I would say. Number 1, actively look for limiting beliefs. Find yourself actively monitoring how you feel about almost everything in your life. That may be your relationships, career, money, how you perceive pleasure and happiness. These kind of beliefs are more insidious than you think, and oftentimes we might have a terrible self-dialogue with ourselves without even realizing. Try to monitor your thought process as much as possible. Try writing the beliefs and their causes. Why do you think a certain way? Why do you think you don't deserve that dress until you lost weight? Is it your friend telling you that you aren't attractive? Maybe the media instilling the idea of a perfect body? Try to write those limiting beliefs and what may be the potential causes of it. You'll find yourself realizing so many beliefs that are detrimental to us actually is a manifestation of different kinds of narratives that are given to us by the environment. Actively look for ways to challenge those beliefs. Challenge those beliefs. Don't feel like you can earn money? Surround yourself with people who've done it. Don't feel like you can find love? Look at articles of different people who have found love. Look at other people's miracles as achievements, not to punish yourself that you cannot achieve that. The more you start believing in yourself, the more things will fall in place for you. You just need to have the belief that everything that you've ever desired is absolutely possible for you. Fourth one, and the final one, is rinse and repeat. Keep on doing it until it feels right, until it feels natural. Keep on instilling habits and language that suits your vision and are aligned of how you want to view the world. Keep your biases on check. Keep on questioning them and replace it with a better narrative of how you actually want to view the world. A world where you see yourself as an individual who can achieve big goals, big dreams, get that car, get that money, get that status, get that fame, get that body, get that relationship. Like, all those kind of things are possible for you in that reality. Anything you put your mind into can manifest into a great opportunity. Try instilling this kind of mindset, and I can guarantee you that you will find yourself in at least a much more healthier space with yourself and what your ambitions are, rather than beating yourself up by looking over things that are not going well for you in the present moment of time. I know this sounds far-fetched, and for some of us, being in terms with how we feel about ourselves isn't really a comfortable subject to address in the first place. but it's either the change in a direction that might offer us a way to live the life we want, or getting trapped in cycles that is just a similar or like an evolutionized version of the same repeating patterns. Finally, I just want to end the video by saying it isn't an easy task at all. If it were as easy as I sound in this video, I would also have everything I wanted to do in my life. But this video can be a start for everyone who feels stuck with their expectations of themselves and the inability to do anything about it. That includes me too, and I'm sharing it with you so you can see that the things that are holding us back are oftentimes more insidious and more inside of us than we think it is. With this, good luck with achieving what you want. Always be in a space where you can be proud of your progress and not actually measure up to a standard. If you like this video, do leave it a like and comment your thoughts about this idea. I'm incredibly grateful for the support that I'm getting lately. And don't forget to subscribe if you want an artist to tell you what you should do with your life. So see you next time. And remember, keep creating. Bye-bye.